So everybody's definitely getting a bit more excited when it comes to the crypto market, and I think justifiably so. We're seeing some nice tick ups in prices, and right now we're waiting for BTC to make this very important move that may be the one that sends us to the next large leg in crypto. So what we've been watching from Bitcoin and the overall crypto market for a while is a lot of chop. We've basically been playing into this big bull flag, this big descending channel that we've been in, and we've been following this very consistent structure. BTC going down to the bottom, testing the bottom, testing the top, testing the bottom, bottom, top, top, bottom, top, right? You guys get the point. We're kind of all over. We're very range bound in terms of BTC from the top of this trend and the bottom of this trend. And now we're getting into this point of what move is BTC going to make? We're kind of floating around here in no man's land. And I would think it would be likely that now that BTC tested its support at the bottom side of this trend, that we're likely to make this push towards the top. Now, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice. And really what would cause this next leg in crypto is BTC breaching and holding above this top. Frankly, if BTC can set a new higher high here, that is, I think, the reversal point for the market. Now, obviously, there's no guarantees. We don't know when exactly this is going to happen. But right now, the overall crypto market is getting a nice surge from some better economic data, from the potential of interest rate decreases coming in September. And frankly, this may be the point where the market decides to send. So what I was actually talking about my Patreon, and you guys should actually check out my Patreon. You should get in if you haven't yet. There is a link in the description below. I have a Discord going on constantly. I keep you guys updated on what I'm watching, things I'm paying attention to in the market. You have access to my portfolio, things like that. So definitely check it out if you guys haven't already. But what I'm kind of watching for is this movement for BTC, this test at the top of this trend. And it wouldn't surprise me if we kind of get this fake out before trying to extend and maybe push this 71K level. Now, this isn't a guarantee. Again, we don't know what time frame this is coming in, but we're going to wait for this market to just flip around, momentum to carry to the upside. And kind of somewhere around in here is when we should begin to see this alt season trigger. It's when we should see a lot of these altcoins really begin to gain big dominance versus BTC. We are finally starting to get a little bit more positive sentiment from entities like institutional money. You guys can see that taking place here. We're working our way through the selling in terms of the Mt. Gox money. They only have about $2 billion worth of BTC left to distribute. So we're kind of getting to the end of this time where, frankly, things have been so bad, and we've just been stuck in uncertainty and fear and things like that. In fact, we're kind of getting to this point now where you see the fear greed index start to reach a more neutral point. We're working our way out of just this time of overwhelming bad sentiment. So the big thing I'd watch for in these charts is the moment that BTC does get this breach, right? Now, what I will say is this. I'm going to play devil's advocate, right? There is always the potential that we get more of the same. We get a rejection from BTC. We kind of work our way down, maybe do one of these, a final test on here later in the year before our trigger, all right? Now, this isn't to spread fear or create uncertainty or the exact things I was talking about, but know that there are still some things that could impact the market in a negative way. The election not going like we hoped, us tipping into a recession, war starting, things like that, right? There's always the potential that those things could take place, creating further black swan events, sending us dropping, kind of like what we experienced in several of these drops, just some of these pieces of bad news compounding on top of itself. And I don't want to leave you guys in a bad sentiment end to this video. I do believe that we're more ready to move to the upside than we are to the downside. I think that the market and stability in terms of BTC has shown this. And in fact, one of these drops, if we do get a drop, right, a rejection here, come back down, it would be very surprised if we broke below like 55, 56K. And it would be actually a creation of that inverse head and shoulders, which would be kind of a nice big catalyst to the upside too. So the point is the market is going to throw something at us here. I think we're going to test the top of our trend line sometime in the near term. Wouldn't be surprising if, either this month or next month, those catalysts, like I was talking about, are the push to the upside, and times are going to get better. Frankly, guys, this bull market isn't over. Alt season hasn't even started, which means that we have big times of adoption, big times of capital inflow, and exciting times in the overall crypto market ahead. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below about where you think we're headed from here, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.